So every day I ask myself the same question. What if I spent all my time picking up garbage and throwing it into an endless pit? Well, today I get to find out what that feels like. Because I hired this guy to pick up trash, and I get him to throw it into this giant hole here. And it's going to take a lot of trash to fill up this hole. So I need to hire more of these guys to pick up more trash. So what I can do is I could build a house for these guys. And by these guys, I mean peons. And that will make them more happy. And the happier they are, the more trash they can throw out. So I'll build a house for these guys. He comes into here, and every time this bar fills up, a piece of trash falls out. And when he feels like it, he comes out and he throws the trash into the hole. But this guy's doing way too much work on his own, so I can come in here and hire some more guys. I mean peons. I will buy 2 more. Now I got one guy standing around doing nothing, just gazing at the hole. He's just looking for work to do, so I can come over here and build a factory. So what this factory does, it actually produces trash. I'm sure Greta would love that.
How dare you!
So I could build one for $15. Now I can get this guy to come into here and I can assign him to this factory. And he'll come in here, he'll start his shift. And once his bar fills up, more garbage falls out. And before we know it, we got a nice little start on our hole. Now we're getting a lot of trash getting built up over here. So I think we need to come over here and level up our house. And what this does is we can come here and hire more peons. We can get 6 now. So we'll definitely do that. Now we got a nice little crew. Throw it in trash. And we can come over here and build another building. It is called a catapult for $15. So peons will drop trash in storage and workers will throw the trash into the hole. Sounds good to me. And now these guys throw the trash into this catapult and he flings it out over here into the backside of the hole. Very nice. And we also have a rock over here. So we can add a worker here, and what he does is he chips away at this rock and that produces more trash. And once he destroys the rock, I get 1 yellow shard. But more on that yellow shard in a bit. We're not quite there yet. First we need to fill this hole of 200 garbage. We're almost there, just another 9 more to go. And here we go, the last bit of garbage. Now I'll take a step back here, zoom out, and we will activate an earthquake. So when the hole is full, an earthquake will empty it, destroy all buildings, and remove money. But that's a good thing because we get 75% money spent converted to trash, and we get a blue shard, and a 10% current money converted to trash. So I'll activate this earthquake. Watch this go off. Ooh, that is very nice. Very satisfying. And we got a blue shard over here. This guy will slowly walk it over to the hole, and once we get that, we can spend that shard on a prestige point for our skill tree. But he'll take a while going over there, so I think first we'll rebuild our houses, my factory, and my catapult. And we'll watch this guy throw in the blue shard down here, and now we can upgrade our skill tree. So here we can spend our blue shard on the beginning, unlock upgrade tree. Definitely do that. So now we can look at the skill tree and see what we can get for ourselves. But we can't get much now until we destroy that rock and we can get a yellow shard to unlock one of these. So we can get another factory, another house, another catapult, or a +1 yellow shard when rock is destroyed. Okay, so once I get a yellow shard, I'll definitely upgrade this one so I can double my yellow shards. So I'll come back to this once we have those. Here he comes now with 1. So that shouldn't take too much longer. And as you can see here, the rock got destroyed, so we can build another building. But I can't purchase another building until I upgrade one in the tree. Okay, so I gotta come back here and get a worker on this rock. You can start destroying that. And I can sit here and give these guys a hand with this garbage. I might as well get my hands dirty. I'm a good boss. But I'm getting a little tired from doing this, so I think I'll come back here and upgrade my house to level 3. And I'll hire 3 more workers for myself. And I could also upgrade my factory. This increases the trash value by $1. So I'll do that a couple times. And I can assign another worker in here as well. to produce even more trash because it's got an extra floor. And as you can see, these green trashes are worth an extra $1, and he shoots out a lot more. Oh, this is turning out great. I should have did this a little bit sooner, I think. Now my rock guy is getting a lot of trash getting piled up over here, so maybe I should hire some more workers to help out. So I'll upgrade my house to level 4. That way I can buy 3 more workers. Get these guys going a bit quicker, and I'll start throwing away this trash as well. And I noticed a cloud came up from this factory here. Yeah, I can click on this and this produces more trash. So I'll click on that and that gets destroyed. Ooh, factory got destroyed. So what that means is I can rebuild this, and this factory is even stronger than it was before. So I'll rebuild this, add a couple more workers, and everything is as we left it. And that also gave me an extra yellow shard here. You'll throw it in the hole, and once he does that, we can upgrade our rock. There it goes. So here's our first upgrade. +1 yellow shard when rock is destroyed. Done. So since we purchased that, we can go up here and we can unlock scaffolding. So that increases the number of peons I can work on that area. Or a permanent mining upgrade. +1 max peon working on the rock. Ooh, that would be good as well. The more rocks we destroy, the more yellow shards we will get. And I noticed a pop-up that we unlocked the quest. I think that's right here. So we can complete these quests and they will give us rewards. We've earned $1,000 right here. So we can collect an extra $100. Very nice. And there is a lot of quests we have to complete. So that's nice. Oh, we got this one as well. Have peons throw 500 trash in the hole. And we get an extra yellow shard. Thank you. We're getting a lot of trash that's getting built up over here. This guy can't even bang on his rock because there's too much trash. What's it down to? It's down to 44%. But I gotta make sure this trash is cleared out. So what can I do to help with that? Maybe I should upgrade my catapult maybe? I'll do that a few times. It's up to level 4. So this increased max storage by +9. +1 throwing trash per worker and an extra floor. So I can add an extra worker right here. And now it's a double-decker catapult. Twice as effective. I think I should hire some more workers though, so I'm going to upgrade my house a couple times and buy some more workers. I'm up to 17 out of 18. I just need a few more dollars to purchase one more. There we go. That didn't take too long. 18 workers. I got a pretty good crew now. They're really moving along. I think once I get another yellow shard, I will purchase another house in my upgrade tree here, so I can add even more workers. I think I'll get another yellow shard once this catapult gets destroyed. It's at 4% durability right now, so that shouldn't take too much longer. So we'll sit here and there it goes. It got destroyed, and there's my yellow shard right there. So I'll kind of come back in here, rebuild my catapult, upgrade that, and add a couple workers. Done and done. Oh, my house is dropping pink trash. I believe the pink trash is worth a lot more. Probably like $5. It's hard to tell. I wish there was like a chart telling me which colors are which price. I think that would be a little bit handy. I don't think there is one though. And now we're on a standstill. That's because our hole is filled. We're waiting for another earthquake. I wonder if I should upgrade my house again. Add a few more peons. I could get 2 more because I think everything gets destroyed, including my money, but my peons stay. So I'll do that. I'll set off this earthquake. Watch this go off. Yeah, my money disappears. Everything disappears, but my peons stay. And there's my blue shard I can collect. And I will start rebuilding everything. I'll get my house going, my factory, and my catapult. Upgrade that, add a couple workers. All right, we're back on track. So I'm going to stand here, wait for this guy to throw in the blue shard, and then we'll go back to the skill tree and start upgrading. There it goes. We'll come in here, we'll buy another house, and now I can get a research lab. Now, research lab allows peons to produce RP. Ooh, that'll be very nice. I think I'll definitely work towards that. I think the RP unlocks these pink upgrades here. So I definitely need to start working on that. So these yellow upgrades here, I can purchase with money, it looks like. So this is a permanent upgrade, plus 30 seconds to peon content. Content peon move at normal speed. I might as well do that a couple times. And I can improve their happiness as well. Ooh, that's very nice. Happy peons means they move faster. That is definitely worth it. And we also got a blue shard, so we can either get a bulldozer. So every 10 minutes, call a bulldozer to push trash. Ooh, I want to see what that looks like. Or a +1 peon working on the rock. Ooh, that'll be handy as well. And every 5 minutes, all peons are set to full happiness. I think my peons are happy enough right now. I think I'll do the bulldozer. I want to see that. And that unlocked a bulldozer will produce more clouds. Not really worried about that just quite yet. But that's all the points we have. We'll come back out here and we can build another house for myself. So I can add even more peons. I can get up to 27. Let's see how many I can get. I got 22 right now. There is a giant rock thing over here. I'm not quite sure what this means just yet. I wonder if I could throw trash at it and it'll break. Or maybe I should throw my catapult closer on this side, and maybe my catapult can throw trash at this. I'll try that out next time. But for now, let's upgrade my factory again, because I want this to produce more trash. I can only do that one more time, but I can add an extra worker now. Now it's a triple decker factory that is producing a lot of green trash. Now I got an extra space here, but I did notice I got 2 extra yellow shards. So let's purchase something else here. Oh yeah, the research lab. Definitely going to do that. And that opened up a cloud, 0.5% cloud output rate for all buildings. I don't really pay attention to the clouds just yet, but this is throw. This allows some pipe for all buildings to throw output trash directly into the hole. That sounds interesting. Get a little pipe network going. And a permanent upgrade, +1 RP generated per worker. Ooh, definitely going to do that. More RP, can't say no to that. And this unlocked more yellow shards when buildings get destroyed. So I think I'll get this one next. I need 125 RP. So I can come over here and I could build a research lab. And this is the building that will produce research points for me. So I'm definitely going to upgrade this, add a few workers, and get these guys going. And my house got destroyed over here. So that produced another yellow shard for me. So I got to rebuild my house. And I just noticed my bulldozer button up here. I think once I activate that, a bulldozer will come and push all this trash out of the way. So I want to see what this looks like. Here he comes now. Oh yeah. Oh, that is great. So let's see this guy push all this stuff into this hole here. There he goes. Oh. Oh, he flew right in there. Oh boy. I wasn't expecting that. So I wonder if he counts as trash. So I won't get another bulldozer until another 565 seconds. I think we got another quest completed though. Let's go take a look in here. Here it is. Oh, I used my bulldozer and now can collect one more yellow shard. Any more up here? Oh, a couple more. 2 blue shards, so we get another yellow and another yellow. And this one here, unlock a new building type. My reward is ability to see all upgrade nodes. Ooh, I wonder what that does. Is that in my skill tree? Oh boy. Oh, my skill tree got filled right out. Okay, so this is kind of overwhelming. I'm kind of overstimulated right now. Let's just focus on where we are. We got 5 yellow shards to spend. And I see this one is called a compressor. So this compresses trash into one larger, higher value trash. So that costs 4 yellow shards. So I think I'll definitely do that. And any more I can spend on? So I think I'll upgrade my factory once more. No, I think I'll just save my yellow shards for now. I think next I'll get this training center. This helps produce Peons' abilities. That sounds good. I just need one more yellow shard. My building got destroyed over here. I believe that was my research center. So I'm going to... Oh, maybe I should try the compressor. Have the compressor beside my rock here. I think that would be good because this always gets filled up pretty quick. So I'll put a compressor here. I'll upgrade this and put a few workers in there. And now this makes bigger chunks of trash. So hopefully I'll get less trash on my rock here. I'm hoping so. And my catapult got destroyed. So I'm going to put my research center back in because I want more research points. I'm getting a lot of clouds up here. Oh, I got some bigger ones as well. Maybe I should click on this guy since it's over my hole. Might as well do that. And let's see what this bigger one does. Oh, it throws out higher value trash. Okay, so I guess these are worth clicking on. Might as well. I won't worry about these smaller ones. Maybe... Oh, this one merged. Did you see that? Two merged into one. Maybe these clouds come over here and hit this rock and destroy it? I'm not quite sure how this works just yet. Okay, it's getting closer. Getting closer. Come on. Hit it. And... Okay, it looks like it just kind of goes right through it. So I'm not... Oh, there it goes. It disappeared. So maybe it hit it. I'm not quite sure. But we can set off another earthquake here. So I'll definitely do that. There it goes. And now these guys get straight to work. Maybe I should let these guys throw the trash in before I start building again because I got quite a stockpile here. So while they're doing that, I'm going to go back into my skill tree and I'm going to unlock this training center. And this unlocked a +1 TP training point. Yeah, that is worth upgrading. It's only cash. And I got enough research points to unlock this 20% to peon walking speed. I think that'll definitely be worth it. Get these guys lifting their knees a little bit higher. And, ooh, there's another blue shard coming my way. I think these guys built enough trash. Let's build, oh yeah, I was going to build my catapult here to see if it can hit that rock as well. So upgrade this a few times and we'll see if this trash can hit the rock over here. So here it goes. And no, this still doesn't reach the rock. It just throws it on this side of the hole. It was worth a try. Oh, is there a chunk missing out of the rock now? Maybe that happened once I hit the earthquake. So every time I hit an earthquake, a piece of rock disappears. Okay, I'm starting to understand how this works. Let me just rebuild everything here. I gotta put someone on the rock. And what should I put here? The compressor? Yeah, that's right. I'll throw that compressor there and I'll upgrade it. I'll put my research lab here and my training center here. So if I level up a training center, so now I can upgrade their speed by 10% or their carry, which they can carry one more piece of trash. Maybe I'll turn these on. I can only turn on one at a time. But if I add an extra worker, I can still only do it one at a time. Okay, so I'll do carry, I think. Since I already took that upgrade where I increased their speed by 20% in my skill tree here. And speaking of this, we got an extra blue shard. And I'll use that blue shard to add an extra worker on the rock. So I can come over here and add an extra worker. So this rock will be destroyed in twice the speed now. I think I got a few more quests completed. Yes I do. So this reward is can focus buildings on top. I'm not quite sure what that does just yet. Just give me a second. Let me just scroll down through here. We can get $5,000. Oh, that's very nice. And another $1,000 here. And our compressor got destroyed. I gotta rebuild that. Upgrade it. And add workers. Okay, so we got almost 10 grand. So what should we spend that on? I think I can add an extra floor to my factory and add an extra worker. And now these guys shoot out bright green trash. Very nice. Not quite sure what they're worth, but definitely worth a lot more than the other ones. And I gotta do something about my rock. It keeps getting overflowed. I got a bulldozer here. So that'll help out for a little bit, I think. Oh, that is so satisfying. Oh, I need to find a way to get more bulldozers because they are definitely worth it. And we got a lot of cloud up here. I wonder if it's worth it just to click on these. I'm not sure if it is or not. It doesn't hurt to get a few of them anyways. And we got a lot of money here. Maybe I should put more into my training center. So I'll upgrade that to level 8. Now I can add 4 workers into here. And I can do some more stuff as well. So this is a mining upgrade. +1 to mining power and a rebate. 1% building upgrade cost reduction per peon in the building. Ooh, that might be worth it eventually as well. I think I'll just stick with the carry for now. Get that to level 3. Oh, that got destroyed. I gotta rebuild that. So once the carry is on level 3, I'll start putting more into the mining maybe. Hit that rock a bit harder. Actually, I think I'll work on speed. So I'll turn speed on, get these guys going a bit quicker. Because they are not working fast enough for me, especially on my rock here. This is always filled up. I gotta constantly be throwing rocks over here. And let's go back into my research tree here. Let's try and navigate this a little bit. We got a lot of research points and money. So I think I'll put my money towards more research points generated per worker. I'll do that once. And I'll give myself an extra yellow shard when a building is destroyed. And maybe I'll save up a couple more research points for the pipe upgrades here. I kind of want to see what this is all about. So I'll save up a little bit for that. But I can buy some scaffolding right here on my rock. And that will increase the number of peons by 1. So I can come over here and add scaffolding for $875. Can't really see it. I gotta wait another 130 seconds for my bulldozer. And there is so much going on here. It's kind of hard to keep up, especially with the skill tree. It's kind of overwhelming, if I'm being honest. But I have enough to unlock this power station. So this increases attributes of nearby buildings. I might as well try that out. I don't really have anywhere to put the power station right now though. I gotta figure out a way to destroy more rocks so I can add more room for more buildings. But my carry strength upgrade's very nice though. These guys can carry 3 things now. So maybe I should work on more training center stuff. The speed's on level 5 now. That's pretty good. I think I'll start working on my rebate. If I can get that to level 5, at least that's an extra 5% off buildings because buildings are getting quite expensive. And I'll start working on that before I do another earthquake. And this building got destroyed. Let's try out the power. So this improves the surrounding buildings. So I can stop the durability loss. I can add more clouds. Add 50% trash value. Or the amount of trash. I don't think I need to do that. Or I can increase the durability loss. Or I can gain +1 RP or training points. That'll be nice. I can't do that one just yet. I think I'll just do the value for now maybe. Just earn a little bit extra money. And you can see my power working because it's throwing out some purple smoke. So that's pretty cool. During my next earthquake, I think I gotta put my buildings in a better position here. Because I don't think my layout is right. Especially my catapult. And I think I need to build more houses to get more peons working for me. But it's time for another earthquake though. So let's zoom out. Let's take a look at this. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Very nice. And there's my extra blue shard. I'll definitely put that to use. And we got a bulldozer. So I might as well get that going. Get this trash out of the way. Then I can start building again. Maybe I'll just destroy this rock before I start building again. That way these guys can keep this area cleared and I can build an extra building. So while I'm waiting for that, I can upgrade my blue shard somewhere. I think this one will be the most useful. Every 2 minutes, compress all trash in the compressor and double its value. Might as well do that. Extra money. And I can unlock this piping system now. And since this is cheap, I'll get this, I guess. This allows houses to produce trash in between cycle when the lights turned on. I'll do that a couple times. And now that rock got destroyed, so I gotta add a scaffolding here and add a few more workers to this rock. And now let's see what kind of layout we can do. I think right here I'll build a compressor, and I can add a pipe here and it points up and it'll throw trash into the hole. I'll definitely do that. So I think the pipes are here. Oh yeah, they're throwing the trash away now. So this is going to be very useful. Oh yeah, that is the stuff. Okay, I think I'm on to something here. So maybe I'll add a power station right here so this works even better. And on this side of the power station, I think I will do a research lab. So hopefully that will produce more research points for me. I definitely need a lot of those. So I'm going to upgrade this a bunch of times. And now I think I'll just build some houses so I can add more peons. Now I can get up to 39. I won't worry about that just yet. I gotta earn a little bit more money before I can buy more guys. So on this empty spot, I'm going to do a training center. That way I can train my peons to do a little bit faster mining. Now my rock is still getting overwhelmed here. I gotta figure out a way to improve this a bit. I'm not quite sure how to do that yet. I'm looking at my skill tree. I got a vacuum here. This can pull trash from the left or right side of the catapult and compressor. So this will automatically store trash in front of the building. I think that will suck all the resources from the rock. Definitely want to work towards that. So maybe I'll unlock storage. So that'll definitely help out my compressor as well. And I'll purchase this vacuum. And now I can come to my compressor and I can enable the vacuum for $1,000 each on the left and right side. And this will suck in all of this stuff over here. Okay, this is working out very well now. That is definitely what I needed. And I can also purchase a bunch of storage for this. I'll get 8 out of 10. So hopefully this will never get backed up now. I'm hoping that's how that works. I noticed this compressor burst up here. Not quite sure what this does. I think this activates this building. I'll push it. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So it just shoots out more trash. Very nice. Oh, a power station got destroyed. So I better rebuild that. Upgrade it. And what else should I do? Add workers for sure. That's a no-brainer. And I just increased the value. Might as well get extra money. And I'll use some of that money to increase the peon speed a couple times. So that is maxed out now. And I'm going to use my RP to buy some more clouds. That way I can use my yellow shard to unlock a drone. And these drones will see clouds that drop trash automatically. Because I'm not a fan of clicking on these clouds. I just never think about it, to be honest. Let's take a look at our guy. Oh, a rock is turning into a, looks like a giant statue, I think it is. Looks like it's about half done. So I'll see what it looks like during the next earthquake and see if there's another chunk missing out of it. But we are getting some funky colors of trash over here. But we got a bulldozer. Let's push this out of the way. That way our rock can actually get destroyed. And we'll do our compressor burst as well. Take a look at this. There we go. I probably should have did that first before I did the bulldozer. But live and learn. Looks like my compressor got destroyed. I definitely want to rebuild that. That is my most useful machinery. And I'll upgrade everything as well. Upgrade the storage. Get that maxed out. And I wish I could put a building on this side of the rock so it sucks out all this trash as well. I don't think that will ever be possible though. I think everything's got to be on this side of it. I believe we got some more tasks done. Yes, right here. Break 3 rocks. We get a yellow shard. We get $1,000 here. Any more stuff down here? Ooh, a blue shard. That is very big. Oh, we just unlocked this one. We're getting 5 blue shards, so we get an extra yellow shard. And another $5,000 right here. And now we are done 17 out of 35 tasks. So we are getting there. Now I want to buy some more peons for my army here. So I'll get up to 31. That is pretty good. And now let's do some upgrades with our blue shard. So I think I'll get a +1 peon per house floor. Just so I can unlock this one. Every 5 minutes, clone all peons to work for 30 seconds. I want to see what that looks like. So I'll do that. And we still got 7 yellow shards we can spend. I think I'll unlock +5 trash on the 10th cycle. And that will allow us to get a helipad. So a helicopter will arrive periodically to drop trash. And I'll allow the helicopter to dump further to the right, because I don't want the left side to be clogged. And for 7,500, I'll increase the max level of my helipad. And for another 500 RP, my helicopter dumps less trash, but it generates higher value medium trash. That sounds good to me. So we really worked on our helicopter. So since this building got destroyed, let's go see what that's all about. So here it is here. Very nice. So let's increase the level. We will put the further, max that out, and throw, and add 3 workers. Okay, so here he goes here. So let's see what these guys can do. Okay, so they're flying over here, so hopefully they pick up all this trash in this area. That's what I'm hoping for. They kind of just disappeared. Oh, he respawned here. Okay, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But they're flying over here. I'm guessing when they disappeared, they picked up a bunch of trash over there. So I think it is working as intended. Oh yeah, there they go now. Okay, so that's not too bad. I was expecting a little bit better, but it is what it is. I guess I'll upgrade it one more time. That way I can add an extra worker and an extra helicopter. Hopefully I can see a difference over here. We'll see though. But we're making money pretty quick now. I think I could add a few more workers. 2 more anyways. So we're up to 33 now. And I think I'll just focus on adding as many as we can before the next earthquake comes. Oh, I got my clone upgrade over here as well. So let me push on this. Yeah, everyone gets doubled up now. So everyone's got a clone of themselves. Oh, that is very nice. So they're actually getting over here now. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Let's do the compressor bursts as well. Might as well do that now. And everything is working quite well. Our holes should be filled up in no time. Just another 1,000 more to go before we can prestige again. And the rock got destroyed, so I got a cloud seeder here we never tried out yet. So let's check this out real quick. See what this does. I believe a couple guys come in here and they fly these drones up here. So let's see if they can take out these clouds. I believe that's what they do. Oh yeah, there he goes. He's shooting the clouds from above. So now I don't have to click on the clouds anymore. So that is definitely worth it. That'll be extra money anyways. And we are ready for another earthquake. So this time let's keep an eye on this guy while I activate it. Okay, so yeah, for sure. A chunk got missing out of there. So it shouldn't be too much longer now before this big rock is destroyed. But I think I'm going to end her there for now. I think this is a pretty good time to stop. We're about half done. So if you guys want to see episode 2, we'll start really filling out this scary looking tree here. And we can finish this off. So maybe drop a like down below. Let me know you guys want to see another episode. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.